Now I'm live in Facebook, I think. Okay. Facebook, sorry about that. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm going to have to repeat. Hang on, guys. Welcome to the Wednesday Live, how to create social media marketing that brings in dreamy clients. Sorry, Instagram. I know it was off. Give me a sec. I'm welcoming our Facebook group. Give me a hello, all of you guys that are there with us. I'm going to be covering some things today here with you guys. And we love having people in the Facebook group because we have more resources for you there. So if you're like, well, I want in that group, come on in. If you're watching us on Instagram, that's where we have the most resources available to you. The link is in my bio. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so here's how you do it. Okay, and before I get in, let me also say something real quick. I'm Debbie White. Let me kind of introduce myself. I have been in the creative advertising marketing world for 3 decades. Ever since I started out in New York City, moved to Seattle. Now I'm like in Mexico part of the year. I've been doing this my whole career, and I was able to work with a lot of big brands out there. Hi, Valerie. Starbucks, Nordstrom, Dignity Memorial. I had a 7-figure ad agency. I've started 6 companies. I'm that girl. I'm always on it. I now solely coach women entrepreneurs with their marketing, with online marketing. It is the best job ever. I absolutely love it. So that's my story. I am going to let you know again, today we're going to talk about a couple things that you can learn to attract your dreamy clients with marketing. And I'm going to cover my system because you need a system to do this. There's steps that you take. How do I know these steps? Well, I told you that I spent 3 decades in corporate marketing. Okay, I would come up with the actual creative advertising. Hey, Cheryl. And the steps that I use in my brand love system, I honed and developed these skills over 3 decades working with these clients because we always had to know key things before we could ever create a knockout award-winning creative campaign that drew in clients. Well, here's the thing. It's the same key steps you need for online marketing. And what's really cool about this is these steps will never go out of style. You can take them to any platform. I don't care if you're on Instagram. I got people on Facebook. I got other people on LinkedIn. Some people just like to speak and go via email, podcast. Doesn't matter. These steps will help your brand stand out and attract your dreamy clients because you have to get to know, what is my brand all about? Okay, who am I? What do I believe in? What's my purpose? And it matters. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about purpose today. The second thing is, you have to know your perfect client so well that you're speaking directly to her. You're not like shouting from the mountaintops for everyone who might be interested. That doesn't work unless you're Amazon, Walmart, a giant big box store that has thousands of people and thousands of different demographics. I mean, you can't do it. You won't stand out. So you have to know what I call your target audience. Okay, that's a step in the process. Another step is there is something so unique about you and therefore your brand. And that's one of the steps. You have to be able to identify that one thing that's going to pop you right out above all others for your perfect client because you know them so well. So see how all these steps, they all fit together. I'm going to walk you through one of the steps today. I also want to let you guys know, I'm going to share something for you guys at the end of this today. But I do want to make an announcement before I get too far into this, because this is a one-time deal. This is a one-time deal. We have a course that we're releasing for a limited period of time, very short window of time. Honest to God, at the lowest price I'm ever going to do it. And that closes down next week. And then the bonus closes tomorrow. So let me explain what it is. It's a brand clarity course where I have my entire brand love system, lifetime access to the trainings. It's pretty freaking amazing, honestly. It's all these steps I'm going to cover today is in there, and how to do it with worksheets. So that's your why, your target audience, your secret sauce, what's amazing about you, positioning, getting more focused on your niche, how to storytell, how to create brand pillars that are highly strategic. You need 5 highly strategic brand pillars. Time management, mindset, and there's even more. So I just want to let you guys know it's $9.97. It'll never be this price again, ever. I just, we're doing this like a little back to school special, and then we're pulling it off the shelf in a week. So the link's in my bio. Kelly's dropping a link in Facebook. If, I suggest you, in the bonus, almost forgot. If you join and register by tomorrow, only $9.97. This is a $2,000 course. Only $9.97. You can join me live for an hour Q&A on September 19th and get coaching. That's pretty phenomenal. So here we go. I'm going to walk you through the steps that are included in the brand clarity. I'm going to give you a peek inside of what we're talking about today. So I want to start with your why. I always start with the why. Why do I start with the why? Okay. That is the first step in the brand love system, by the way. People don't actually buy what you do. They buy why. They buy the why. They buy why you do it. It's not the process, it's the outcome, always. It's how they feel, it's how you make them feel, and they are really going to resonate with your purpose. They absolutely are. I'm going to also say this, if there are artists in the room, I have a lot of artists in my program. I also have experts and coaches, and everyone does this stuff because, I do this stuff. My why is, and I'm going to talk about my why, is empowering the crap out of every one of you watching right now so that you can have the biggest, brightest business possible. But the artist in particular, it's a massive game changer. It is the core thing that's going to elevate your brand. Okay. And for anyone that says, I want to make the world a better place, that's who I attract. This is so important. So if you get very clear with your purpose, your why, guess what? In marketing, we call this, you're building a purpose-driven brand. A brand that actually is built with purpose. It's your North Star for every piece of content, for what you want to do with your business. It literally impacts your life. It's pretty awesome. So, okay, a purpose-driven brand is driven by their core purpose, right? So this is a study that I like to pull out from time to time because it's really amazing. Because I love stats. I'm not just blowing smoke up y'all's, like these are real stats. There's a groundbreaking study called the Strength of Purpose study. It was very comprehensive. They had 8,000 global consumers, 75 companies and brands, and they did a study on brands built with purpose. And here's why it's important to you. If you are building purpose into your marketing, into your brand, like and how you do things, how you decide things, how you talk about things, a lot of my clients here can tell you, oh yeah, it's all about the purpose, all about the why. Guess what? You're 4 times more likely to make a sale. I mean, you can 4x your business just like that. I'm not kidding. So consumers are 4 times more likely to buy from a brand built with a strong purpose. And the list goes on. They're more likely to defend you, like 4 to 6 times more likely if like something goes wonky. It's like, ooh, I didn't need to say that. They're like, no, we know what you're all about. We got you. We love you. This brand's amazing. You're amazing. All that stuff. So if you're not doing this and you're here to make a difference, some shape or form, and if you're not really getting in touch with what is your why, what is your purpose, and having that in your content, you're literally leaving money on the table. And you're not going to stand out as much. And I can't even tell you what a game changer it is. It's also, you're leaving your own soul, like kind of on the table. You're not fully standing into something that's going to just enrich your life so much more. If you just get really clear on that and really be able to go, oh, wow, I really am here to do this certain thing that means so much to me. When I think about my business, I get so excited knowing how many women I'm going to impact their lives. It is so much fun to be able to do this work. I think about it every single day, and that is my purpose, and it fuels me. And it's really important to connect to that. I'm going to give you an example. One of our House of Impact members, Joyce, is a fine artist. And when Joyce joined, she was about ready to throw in the towel. She was actually making, I think that year she said she'd only made $3,500. She was frustrated, didn't really, frustrated with the online marketing landscape, didn't really get it. And then she joined the house and she learned how to incorporate all of these steps. The purpose step was massively impactful for her. She knew she loved nature. She kind of started out like, I love being in nature. By the time she worked into her why, it became, I talk to trees. Trees. Her art completely shifted. She developed a new style. She ended up having two six-figure sellout shows in 1 year. In that 1 year, her artwork is now valued at twice the price. And for every piece of art sold, 24 trees are planted. So cool. So that's the kind of like wow that happens when you're anchored in your purpose. It's so amazing. So, and we see this over and over again with our clients. I have another client, Annette. She has an apparel brand, Ancient Language. And Annette began to, for the first time, which is really amazing, kind of own what's unique about her brand, her own secret sauce, which is one of the steps. And she told us, I actually, I was the very first yoga brand. Like, I was the original, the OG. I was like, what? And we started talking. And so that became a part of her messaging, is the original yoga brand, Ancient Language. And she also stepped further into her why and her healing as a woman that is a business owner, that's a disabled business owner that's thriving. And it's just beautiful to watch her business grow. She increased her income by 40%. She has a multi-six-figure business. Her website traffic increased by 60%. So this all is the power of not just the system, but it all starts with your why. So I'm going to ask all of you watching this, start to think about why. Why do you do what you do? And I don't mean making money. Why do you do what you do? And this is about, what does your brand offer the world? What gift do you want to give the world? And here's one, I really like this idea of thinking about, if your brand was a movement, what would it be? I mean, mine's all about empowering women to like go big. That's my movement. I am all about that. What's your movement? And if you don't know, I really suggest you start getting very curious. You get your journal out and you start thinking about these things. It's massively important to your business. I promise you, you will pull in more perfect clients that align with your purpose. And it is energizing it's everything. It's so important. So let's talk about the steps. That's step one. We go in more detail, of course, in the brand clarity course that's available just right now. But can you see how having a step-by-step process helps you clarify what your brand is all about, how you can attract perfect clients, right? So imagine this. Imagine if you were using the Brand Love system, right? For your marketing. Now you have a specialized brand, because you need to be specialized. You have a specialized brand that allows you to easily stand out to your perfect clients. Thank you, Kathy. It is my birthday today. And I get to do this on my birthday. It's the best job ever. So you have a specialized brand that allows you to attract your perfect clients. You know exactly what your brand stands for. You know who your target audience is. You've now uncovered what's unique about your brand. And therefore, you now have 5 strategic brand pillars. So you know exactly what your content is going to be all about. And it's going to be more highly converting content. You have a time blocking system. You understand about niche and storytelling. Okay, so imagine that. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? Just like Joyce and Annette. Or you don't do anything. You keep doing the same old thing. You like scattershot posts. You get frustrated. You're like, I don't know what the hell. Should I be doing a reel, TikTok? I don't know. Guys, it doesn't matter. That's a tactic. If you don't have this foundational steps in place, you're just going to keep doing this. It's unsustainable. We need to have a sustainable system that can grow with you. So again, I just want to say, this is a course. This is all the steps in an online portal and online trainings. Okay, there's 8 steps to the trainings. We suggest it takes 8 weeks, and it's broken down into 8 steps. And it is a $2,000 course that we're offering now for only $997, only through next week. The bonus of doing the live 1-hour Q&A call with me, September 19th, that goes away tomorrow. So again, we've never offered this like this. I can promise you I never will again. We're just doing a one-time thing. So again, if you have questions about that, please let us know. Please drop brand clarity in the comments, and we will get more information to you. The link is in my Instagram bio. You can register right now and get started right now. And Kelly's going to drop that. I think she already did. Next week, I will be coming back and talking to you guys some more on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Central. And it's so good to see all y'all here. I'm seeing Valerie and Cheryl and Kathy and so many people on Instagram. Say hello. We love hearing you. And I also will tell you guys this. If you're on Instagram, and Kelly, help me, I think this works on Facebook. We have this really cool bot. It's a cool bot, though. It's my dog, Georgie. If you want to see a Georgie bot, check it out. But if you go to my messenger and you write the word treats, like a dog treat, treats, we have all these amazing resources to also help you with your brand, with your marketing. So check it out. Give us a holler. And I hope all of you have a beautiful day. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm going to go to Seattle and have dinner with my daughter. And I will see everyone here. It's ridiculously inexpensive, Cheryl. We're never going to do this again. It's really my gift to you. Happy birthday, everyone that has a birthday with me. And this is my gift to y'all. $997 is pretty amazing. So grab it while it's here. It's going to be gone. And I will see all of you next Thursday. Bye, everybody.